Hey, wonderful views! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Reality Duggar News. Jessa Duggar, one of the most well-known members of the 19 Kids and Counting on family, is facing a terrifying moment in her pregnancy. The reality star, who has been open about her experiences as a mother, recently experienced sudden and intense stomach pain that led to a rush to the hospital. Her husband, then Seewald, wasted no time. As soon as Jessa expressed her distress, he quickly took action, ensuring she got immediate medical attention. The situation has left fans deeply concerned for Jessa and their unborn baby. With millions of followers watching her journey, this unexpected health scare has sparked widespread prayers and support from those who have followed her life for years. A happy pregnancy turns scary. Jessa and Ben have been overjoyed to announce their pregnancy, sharing their excitement with fans on social media. As parents to 4 beautiful children, they were thrilled to be expanding their family once again. However, their joy was interrupted by a sudden medical emergency that no one saw coming. According to sources close to the family, Jessa had been feeling well throughout most of her pregnancy. She had been active, spending time with her children, and keeping up with her busy life. But then, out of nowhere, she experienced severe stomach pain. At first, she may have thought it was a normal pregnancy symptom, but as the pain intensified, it became clear that something was wrong. Ben, realizing the seriousness of the situation, immediately rushed her to the hospital. He drove as quickly as possible, hoping to get his wife and their unborn child the medical attention they desperately needed. The Duggar family's reaction. As news of Jessa's emergency spread among the Duggar family, panic set in. Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar, Jessa's parents, were reportedly shaken by the news. While the Duggar family is no stranger to medical emergencies, having experienced various health scares over the years, every situation involving a pregnant mother is deeply concerning. Jessa's siblings, including Jill, Jinger, and Jana, were also said to be anxiously waiting for updates. Many of them took to social media, though they kept details private, simply asking for prayers for Jessa and the baby. Fans quickly joined in, flooding social media with messages of support, concern, and well wishes. What could have happened? While Jessa and Ben have not shared full details yet, there are several possible explanations for her sudden pain. Braxton Hicks contractions. Sometimes, women experience false labor pains that can feel intense, but are not necessarily dangerous. However, if the pain was severe enough to warrant a hospital visit, it could have been more serious. Preterm labor. If Jessa was experiencing preterm contractions, doctors would need to intervene to prevent an early birth. This is always a scary possibility, especially for a mother with a history of multiple pregnancies. Placental abruption. A rare but serious condition where the placenta separates from the uterus too soon. This can be life-threatening for both mother and baby. Preeclampsia or hypertension. If Jessa was experiencing dangerously high blood pressure, it could cause severe abdominal pain and require immediate medical intervention. Whatever the cause, the family and fans are hoping for a positive outcome. Jessa's strength and faith. Throughout her life, Jessa has been known for her strong faith and resilience. She has faced challenges before, including pregnancy complications, but she has always relied on her faith in God to see her through. In the past, Jessa has been open about pregnancy struggles, even experiencing a heartbreaking miscarriage in 2022. That loss was devastating for her and Ben, making this pregnancy even more significant. Given her history, it's understandable why her family, friends, and fans are so concerned. As she lies in the hospital, surrounded by doctors, nurses, and her loving husband, Jessa is likely leaning on her faith and prayers. The Duggar family has always been known for their deep-rooted beliefs, and in times like these, their faith is what keeps them strong. Fans' reactions and prayers. Fans have been taking to social media in droves, offering their prayers and well wishes. Some have shared their own experiences with pregnancy complications, expressing their empathy and understanding of the fear Jessa and Ben must be feeling right now. One fan tweeted, praying for Jessa Duggar and her baby. No mother should have to go through this kind of fear. Sending all my love to the Seewald family. Another road. I've followed Jessa's journey for years, and my heart is breaking for her. I hope she and the baby are okay. Prayers up. With such an overwhelming outpouring of love and support, it's clear that Jessa has a community rallying behind her, hoping for the best possible outcome. The Duggar family's history of pregnancy complications. Jessa is not the first Duggar woman to experience pregnancy complications. Her sister, Jill Duggar, had a difficult labor and delivery with her first child, which ultimately led her to step away from some of the family's strict birthing traditions. Jinger Dugger also opened up about her own pregnancy fears and medical concerns in the past. Even Michelle Duggar, the matriarch of the family, had a high-risk pregnancy with her last child, Josie, who was born prematurely. The Duggars have faced these challenges before, and they understand the risks that come with large families and multiple pregnancies. This shared experience is likely helping Jessa's family support her during this time. What's next for Jessa and the baby? For now, Jessa remains in the hospital as doctors monitor her condition. It's unclear if she will need extended medical care, bed rest, or even an emergency procedure. But what's most important is that she's in good hands, with medical professionals working hard to ensure the safety of both her and her unborn child. Ben has remained by her side throughout the ordeal, refusing to leave her alone during this frightening time. Their bond is clear, and his dedication to his wife and family is unwavering. As the world waits for updates, one thing is certain: Jessa's health and her baby's well-being are the top priorities. Final thoughts. This unexpected medical emergency has left everyone shaken, but Jessa's strength, her faith, and the support of her family and fans will hopefully carry her through. The coming days will be crucial, and everyone is anxiously waiting to hear more about her condition. In the meantime, fans continue to send their thoughts, prayers, and positive energy to the Seewald family. No mother wants to experience a pregnancy scare, but Jessa is not alone. She has an army of people rooting for her, praying for her, and hoping that she and her baby come out of this safely. The Duggar family has been involved in many controversies over the years. However, some of the family members have found a way out and escaped the family and the lifestyle they were forced to live for so many years. One of those people is Jinger Dugger. Ginger has a new book, and in it, she talks about how she had an identity crisis that helped her find her way out. Here is what you need to know. Jinger Dugger talks finding herself. Jinger Dugger has a new book called People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations. She said the book has that name because that is what she saw herself as for too many years. While promoting the new book, Jinger talked about what her life was like until she had an identity crisis. I realized I was so worried about what other people thought about me that it kind of led me down not the best path in my thoughts. She said she would worry that she was fat, even got she wasn't. She said these thoughts began when she was a teen. Thankfully, I had awesome people who came around me and helped me out of that struggle of just struggling with an eating disorder, she said. Jinger said that these doubts also caused her to become a people pleaser. She felt she couldn't speak up for herself and was just trying to make everyone else happy. 2 years into her marriage, Shake had the identity crisis that made her realize that things had to change. Jinger married Jeremy in 2016. Whenever we were first married, I remember just being afraid of almost everyone. Afraid to trust them, Jinger said. She realized she was in an unhealthy place and didn't know what to do. Jinger Dugger says Jeremy helped her out of it. However, she said this had nothing to do with her husband. She said that Jeremy was there to help her, and he wanted nothing but the best for her. We were a couple of years into marriage, really, when I realized I think that jolt of like, okay, wow, who am I? She said. Jinger said she felt like a clone of who people wanted her to be. However, she felt it was time to show how she really feels about certain topics. She, at first, hid it from her husband because of the religious teachings of Bill Gothard. She finally broke free of that. I think he really helped me to grow in that area because he would say, I don't know who Jinger is. I would hear what you're thinking about. What things do you like? What things do you not like? Please tell me if I do anything that annoys you. Tell me, Ginger said. That gave me so much freedom to be able to open up and be vulnerable, and then to be able to build genuine relationships. Stay tuned for updates on Jessa Duggar's condition. And let's continue to keep her in our thoughts during this difficult time.